It's your host, Joy. Welcome to Empowering and SOARing Moments. So, how are you doing? I just wanted to come on today because in our November episode 62, we discuss journaling your way to unstoppable success and thriving unapologetically. And in this episode, we explored the benefits of journaling. We share some practical tips on how to incorporate it into your daily routine and how it can be a cornerstone for building resilience, confidence, and success as a fierce female entrepreneur. And I was excited to share the release of my new book, Fearless Reflections, Volume 2, an unstoppable success journal for fierce women entrepreneurs. And this journal is crafted to be your companion on your journey to becoming unstoppable. So, did you know that one of the most powerful aspects of journaling is its ability to foster self reflection? And by regularly documenting your experiences, you can track your progress, you can recognize patterns, and identify areas for growth. And so, this ongoing reflection allows you to learn from your successes and failures, making you a more resilient and adaptable entrepreneur. And writing out your thoughts can help you explore different perspectives, helps you consider alternative solutions, and think more creatively. And this practice can lead to innovative ideas and strategies that set your business apart from the competition. Also, in episode 62, we featured a special guest, Krista Ranne. So let me tell you a little bit about Krista. Krista is the founder of Sunflowers and Butterflies Thriving with Fibromyalgia. And Krista was diagnosed with fibromyalgia in 2018, and it hijacked her life. However, Krista made a decision to not allow fibromyalgia to steal her life further. And she began to take small steps to improve her health. And today she manages her fibromyalgia through a holistic approach and without the use of prescription meds. And she is thriving with fibromyalgia and is passionate about helping other women do the same. Krista lives everything she teaches and is an example of what's possible even with fibromyalgia. So take a listen to how my new book, Fearless Reflections, is helping Krista thrive unapologetically with intention and show up as the fierce entrepreneur that she is.
Hello, my name is Krista, and I'm here to talk about Joy's new book. It is called Fearless Reflections, and it is such a wonderful book. She's just so real and so honest, and she's just going through her whole journey of being an entrepreneur. And then she has all sorts of journal questions that help me to go through being an entrepreneur as well. So she's talked about things like 12 things I say no to, New Year's resolutions I don't make. She talks about nourishing the mind, body, and soul, and how to stay connected in this digital age. And after each chapter, she's got journal prompts that are so helpful. So some are really good for just looking at your past, releasing all the stuff that is no longer needed so that you can let that old stuff go and start moving forward to the life that you want. And that's like emotional release, stress release. And when you're journaling, it's so easy so that you can get stuck in your head. And then when you journal, you can just start writing things out and things become a lot more clear. And it's really cool how you can turn like your fears or your worries or just see where you're stuck and then turning that into fuel to build resilience and to go to the unstoppable part of you that you want to be, not the old stuck part. And journaling through being an entrepreneur, it feels like we have so much stuff to do already, and journaling sounds like it's just one more thing. But journaling actually can really see where you came from and see the progress that you've made. And Joy has done that beautifully throughout her book too, because she's taken where she started and what she's done about it and where she's going to now. And it's really neat to see how real and honest she was in her book. And journaling also, when you're an entrepreneur, you can see, okay, this is working, this isn't working. How do you want to feel? And Joy asks all these really great prompting questions to help you to just see where you want to go, have some creative problem solving. And it's just, it's really neat little book. You can either read it through cover to cover, or you can just take out the chapters that you need to at that time and journal through that. She's got so many journal prompts through it all. So even if you're new to journaling, this is something that you can start with. She's given you all the questions. You just fill in the answers of what you need for you. And then thriving unapologetically, because we all want to thrive, right? I'm sure many of us have old versions of us and we want new versions of us. Most people want to change. I mean, some people don't want to, but most people want something better than what they have. And journaling is a way to kind of see where you're going with that. It's also a great way to write down some things that you've heard, like maybe they're affirmations or quotes. And Joy has so many quotes and so many affirmations in this book too. And that while you are going through it, you'll just maybe hear a little quote or hear an affirmation or read an affirmation, and you can journal that, and then you have a record of it, and you don't have to go, oh, where did I see that before? What book was that in? It's just a great way to get your thoughts out of your mind and onto paper, because when your thoughts come out of your mind, your head is less busy, and then you're less stressed, and you can see things clearly when you journal. And I really love Joy's approach of how she just takes little, simple, easy, actionable steps, has you journal through those steps, and then you can create that change if you want to change. And it's just such a helpful little book. She also has some coloring pages in there because she wants to really make sure that we're nourishing our mind, our body, and our soul. And that was her intention in writing this. So nourishing your mind is like just allowing yourself to play or to color, because she does have coloring pages, as I mentioned. You can also nourish your body by journaling through it and seeing where you could be making some changes. And in fact, I just did a little journal session myself before we got on today about journaling through my eating and my exercise routines, and some interesting things came up. And so you can do that. And then once you have journaled through it, you can see it on paper. It's easier for you to release it out of your head. It's no longer owning you. And then you can make plans and decide how you want to change through that. So if you have not gotten Joy's book, Fearless Reflections, it is a wonderful little addition to your bookshelf. And it is such a helpful and honest look at just how you can be. And there's no reason to have the struggle and the fight and the overwhelm and the fear that so many people have. And you can journal it out. And even if you don't want to think about it because you're too busy, answer the questions, journal it out, and see what comes. I always find that when I've journaled, I'm more enlightened. I'm more able to see things clearly. And Joy she goes through so much great stuff in the book about stuff that we all face as entrepreneurs every single day, talking about fear, talking about our bodies, talking about our boundaries, talking about having fun. And all of these things, they seem small and they don't seem related to entrepreneurship, but when you put them all together, it is the whole package, if you will, because we have to take care of our mind and our body and our soul to be the best version of us. I cannot recommend this book enough. It is fantastic, and you need to get a copy yourself. And thank you, Joy, for having me today.
Thank you so much, Krista. Krista is an awesome person to get to know. So I encourage you to contact her at sunflowersandbutterflies.ca. All right, everyone. So your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is get your copy of Fearless Reflections, Volume 2, Unstoppable Success Journal for Fierce Women Entrepreneurs. All right. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thank you, everyone who's already gotten the book. We couldn't do what we do without you. So thank you so much. All right, everyone. Enjoy your holiday season. Stay fierce, stay focused, and keep journaling your way to the top. All right. Until next time, have a blessed week. Bye-bye.